We have been given this figure, and it's a triangle which has extended lines, and this outer angle at this point is 2x. This angle here is x, and this angle is 45 degrees, while from this point to this point is 6 units. So with that, what is the area of the triangle? So let's start by labeling the points of this triangle. Let this be L, let this point be M, and let this point be N. Next is let us focus on the angles L, M, and N. I'm talking about these interior angles. This angle, and this angle. Okay? So, as you can see, these are vertically, this angle here, these two angles are vertically opposite angles. They are vertically opposite to each other. That implies that they are equal. We know that vertically opposite angles are equal. Therefore, if this is 2x, also this angle is 2x. Also, this angle and this angle are vertically opposite, so they are equal. So if this is x, this is also x. Also, this angle is vertically opposite to this angle. They are equal. This is 45 degrees. This is also 45 degrees. Now, we know that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Therefore, this implies that angle L plus angle M plus angle N give us 180 degrees. Angle L is 2x, angle M is x, and angle N is 45 degrees. This should be equals to 180 degrees. Okay, so 2x plus x is 3x plus 45 degrees is equals to 180 degrees. So we take the 45 this side, we shall have 3x being equals to 180 degrees minus 45 degrees. 3x will be equals to this minus this gives us 135 degrees. Divide both sides by 3 and we get x to be equals to 45 degrees. Now that we have found the value of x, that means angle L, which is equals to 2x, will be 2 times 45 degrees, which gives us 90 degrees. So this angle is 90 degrees. Okay. Then angle M is equals to x. So it is equals to, and x we got as 45 degrees. Then angle N is 45 degrees. So now that we found the value of the angles, we can go ahead and find the area of the triangle LMN. Okay, we know that area of a triangle is equals to a half times base times height. So for triangle LMN, our base is equals to 6, but we don't know the height. Okay, so our task is to find the height. Now, since this angle is x, which is 45 degrees, and this angle is also 45 degrees, that means this angle is equals to this angle. This implies that if we draw a perpendicular line from point L to this line MN, let me first draw the perpendicular line. So if I draw a perpendicular line like this, let me say this is point P, then this implies that this line LP dissects this triangle LMN into two equal parts. That implies that MP will be equals to PN. Okay? And since MN is 6, that implies that MP is 3 also PN is 3. So this is perpendicular. So now focusing on this triangle LPN. So in triangle LPN, this is 90 degrees, this is LPN, this is 3, this is 45 degrees. Now, since this angle at L, this whole angle here is 90 degrees, that implies that if this bisector here divides the angle into 2, so this half is 45 degrees and this is 45 degrees. So this here becomes 45 degrees. Now, since this angle is equals to this angle, that implies that this triangle LPN is an isosceles triangle. So implying that this side would be equals to this side if this angle is equals to this angle. So if this side PN is 3, that implies that LP is 3 by properties of isosceles triangles. So now we have found the height we've been looking for, which is the height is equals to 3 units. If you didn't want to use that method, you could have used the property of trigonometry, which is the SOHCAHTOA, to find the height. Okay. Now, since you have angle 45 degrees and you have this would be now the adjacent to the angle, and our interest is to find the height, which becomes the opposite. So you have opposite and adjacent, and according to this is what fits. Therefore, tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. So our angle is 45 degrees is equals to the opposite is ln, which we are calling the height, over the adjacent is pn, which is 3. We know that tan 45 degrees is equals to 1. So 1 is equals to h over 3. So h will be equals to 3 times 1, which is equals to 3. So whichever method you want to use to find h, that's good. So now since we have the base and the height, let's go ahead and find the area of this triangle LMN. Okay, area of triangle LMN. So area we said is a half times base times height, and our base is 6, that is MN, which is 6 times our height, we've got it as 3. Okay, so this 2 goes into 6 3 times. So we have 3 times 3, which is equals to 9. So this is its area, it's in square units. So the area of this triangle LMN is 9 square units. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so yet. It's completely free of charge. Like this video if you enjoyed it by giving it a thumbs up. And also do not forget to share your views on this video in the comment section. And also share this video with your friends and family for an enlightening experience. Bye.